LEGO's been producing sets for many, many years now, from a wide range of ideas, concepts, and themes. Have all of them been successes? Not really. LEGO's done some really strange stuff. Hello everybody, I'm Messinek, and welcome to the top 10 weirdest LEGO themes. Kicking off the list at number 10, we have LEGO Avatar, The Last Airbender. This theme, released in 2006, is obviously based on the popular cartoon, but how did it end up translating to LEGO? Well, not great. The theme isn't horrible by any means, but it only had 2 sets ever released for it. An unattractive, brick-built Fire Nation ship, and a rather awkward-looking air temple. Couple that with some downright unsettling, though decently faithful minifigure designs, and you've got yourself a pretty weird theme. Next up at number 9, we have LEGO Znap, or Znap? I don't actually know. Either way, this theme was released in 1998 and lasted through 1999, releasing a total of 19 sets, counting the polybag. Znap is interesting in that its sets appear to very closely resemble the visual style of Kinect's, and the theme encourages builders to make larger scale, almost frame-like creations. It was a fairly interesting experiment, but evidently the line didn't do that well, as it only lasted around a year. Better luck next time, LEGO. Taking the number 8 spot is LEGO Ben 10. Ah, Ben 10. What a mess. The 6 Ben 10 construction sets that LEGO produced were released around the same time as the final wave of Bionicle G1 sets, the Bionicle Stars. This naturally led people to believe that Ben 10 could possibly be Bionicle's successor in the construction figure market, and to say that many were displeased with that possibility would be an understatement. Ben 10 has been incredibly poorly received due to the extreme oversimplification of the construction building style and a plethora of overly specialized parts. It only lasted one wave and was swiftly taken off shelves. Many would say that nothing of value has been lost. Legends of Chima receives the honor of the number 7 spot on this list. Chima, first released in 2013, was incredibly strange. Tribes of sentient humanoid animals living in a tropical paradise, racing against each other on crazy motorbikes, and doing battle with copious amounts of heavy artillery, all for the sake of chi, their particular drug of choice. It was a bizarre premise from the moment it was announced, and though the theme was filled with creative set designs and a TV show which was able to steadily improve in quality across its run, it never stopped being rather strange. The number 6 spot goes to LEGO Jack Stone, released in 2001 and lasting until 2003. The actual sets of Jack Stone are not all that weird. They're fairly run-of-the-mill city stuff, featuring a wide variety of vehicles and a couple basic structures. What really makes this theme odd, though, is its minifigure design. The minifigures of Jack Stone were much larger than your standard minifigure, and featured less customizability, as their hairpiece, head, torso, and legs could not be separated. This was a really strange move by LEGO, and evidently it wasn't that well received, as even the Juniors sets of today use the standard minifigure design. I guess the moral is, don't fix what isn't broken. Moving onwards to number 5, we've got LEGO Belleville, the predecessor to LEGO Friends. Belleville launched in 1994 and had a very lengthy run, continuing, in some capacity, until 2008. Belleville was primarily aimed toward the female audience and included larger pieces, parts with built-in glitter, if you can believe it, and yet another redesigned minifigure style. The minifigures featured in Belleville were larger than regular figures, similar to those in Jack Stone, but had a new innovation: multiple joints, which allowed for slight amounts of posing. That being said, the figures included in Belleville were downright unsettling. Like, some of these figures were really creepy looking. Taking the number 4 spot, we've got LEGO Clickets, first released in 2003 and lasting until 2006. It's a really bizarre theme for LEGO, as it did not deal with traditional sets, minifigures, or even construction. Clickets was entirely based around customizable accessories, such as bracelets, necklaces, bags, and so on. I'll give them this. It's certainly a unique idea, and I mean, hey, it was successful enough to get 3 years worth of sets produced for it, so it wasn't like it was a failure. That being said, I can't help but look at this theme and be baffled that it actually got produced. As we move into the top 3, we just have to talk about LEGO Fabuland. First released in 1979 and lasting for a decade, Similar to Legends of Chima, Fabuland dealt with humanoid animal characters, although the Fabuland characters look noticeably stranger. Personally speaking, the Fabuland minifigure designs are some of the most hilariously creepy LEGO figures ever released. That being said, many love the theme because of its inspired and unique character designs, so I mean, it's not like it's terrible. The figures just look really, really off-putting to me. The second to last theme on our countdown is a no-brainer, but we'd be remiss if we did not include it here. LEGO Galador, introduced in 2002, is one of the strangest and most unorthodox themes ever developed by LEGO. It was based off a television series entitled Galador Defenders of the Outer Dimension, so I mean, there's that. But not even a TV show tie-in could save this theme from the ire of the fandom. Galador's claim to fame, if you can call it that, was its limb-swapping functionality, allowing for extremely limited and, quite frankly, terrible-looking amounts of customization. The sets are some of the ugliest, most specialized, and generally unpopular sets ever produced by LEGO, and the theme has gone down in the construction community as a laughingstock over the years. Plus, I was giving Fabuland grief over its creepy minifigure designs, but Nick Bluetooth, man. That guy takes the cake. Finally, the weirdest LEGO theme ever released is LEGO Little Robots, beginning in 2003 and ending in 2004. Little Robots is a licensed theme adapted from a children's show, much like Galador. Also similar to Galador is that if I did not have prior knowledge of these themes and was shown pictures of them, my first inclination would not be that they were LEGO products. Little Robots just looks off. It's not to say that it's not faithful to the source material. I've never seen the show, but a quick Google search shows that the character designs are pretty accurate, so it's not that bad as a licensed theme. But it's just so strange! One of the smaller sets, Tiny's Day and Night Lever, literally does not look like it has anything to do with LEGO, except for like 2 pieces, which I guess look vaguely LEGO-esque. Again, very similar to Galador. What makes Little Robots especially weird to me is that it had a very limited release, only being made available in select countries where the Little Robots TV show was aired. It makes sense, but it just adds to the oddities considering it was a fairly large theme, set-wise, that never even saw the light of day in some countries. One thing's for sure, all the creepy minifigures on this list are gonna give me nightmares. And that's a wrap for the top 10 weirdest LEGO themes of all time. But that was just our picks. What are yours? Feel free to share your own top 10 list in the comments section below, as well as the TTV message boards at board.ttvpodcast.com. And consider subscribing to Early Access at vessel.com/the channel for 1 week early access to all of our content. I'm Messinak, and thank you very much for watching.